Hey there guys, welcome back to discussion of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Pokemon Hoenn remakes that were confirmed today, as of this recording, which is May 7th, which is definitely going to be uploaded today. So I am here with, I'm here with Steve, and we are here to discuss what could possibly be in the game, and what they might also be taking out. So first thing that we are really excited about talking about is secret bases.
Yeah.
There is so much potential for bringing back the secret bases. The one of the first things I mentioned was online possibility, like going to other people's secret bases online. They probably won't do that, but they will probably have, like local, like, oh, your friend's nearby, go to his secret base. But then they might also have secret bases via the Street Pass on the Nintendo 3DS.
That would be the best.
So when you just pass by someone, you could just jump right into their base, or they could jump right into yours.
Yeah, just to look around other people's secret bases would be cool and see what items they have and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to the way, like, kind of Animal Crossing was. And Animal Crossing even actually let you do that online, kind of like you could walk into other people's towns and like look
Yeah,
around.
you'd
So it'd be
put in
cool
a
if you could just do
code.
that with a secret base, just the same thing but with secret bases.
It would be really a great idea for them to implement the secret bases as the Street Pass feature. Because the X and Y, the only Street Pass feature there really kind of was like these VR videos or something, which I didn't really do at all. But if they were to do it for secret bases, that's something that could really be implemented right from the original game and modernized for the new technology of the 3DS.
Yep, that would be great.
The next thing is character customizations will probably return, so we'll be able to character customize May and Brendan or Ruby and Sapphire, depending on which one you want to call them. They have different names. You don't want to piss off the Pokemon fandom.
There's no way they can get pissed now. They're ready.
Yeah, they
They're ready
are.
for this game.
My body was not ready for this. But yeah, they'll probably bring back character customizations. They'll probably add in some new clothes, probably ones that are befitting of, going back to Japan in the Hoenn. Or stuff
Yeah.
that feels more like rural, because Hoenn had a lot of like open space to it.
Yeah, and then
Like,
they'll yeah, like you said, you can have you can actually play. Well, I guess they had that in Emerald too, huh? You could play as May.
yeah,
And I guess are they gonna the box art? Is that like Mega Evolutions or what? Or no?
they
It's
do
like
look different. If you were to, I guess I'll do like a little video editing thing, but I'll put the original box arts next to the new one. But they do look different. It could just be the special effects of like the magma and the underwater or something, but it legitimately looks like that. Like the lines on Groudon are extending beyond what they were in his original form. Like around his eyes, they're brighter. His arms, they're extending more from his claws. And even on Kyogre, the lines have spread out from the circle on his forehead and the big circle on the back, and even his hands or fins. So they definitely do look different in comparison to their original version. So I'm not sure why that's that. Maybe they're gonna make something new called Omega Alpha Pokemon, but I really doubt that. They're probably just Mega Evolutions.
yeah, I figure they're probably just Megas. I wonder if they're gonna do a similar thing with Rayquaza. I guess they'll probably do a similar thing with like a power up or Mega Evolution or something.
Maybe. An interesting thing would be, remember how in Ruby and Sapphire you would get the red orb or the blue orb? Maybe those orbs will become the Mega Stones.
Maybe, yeah. You could use the orb and turn them, whatever, turn them into their Mega Evolutions.
Because you would be handed that orb, and then that orb is what would awaken the respective or the opposite Pokemon. Because Team Magma and Aqua were retarded, and they got the opposite color.
Yeah,
But maybe those orbs are what you would use to, because that orb originally, when you use it in the Cave of Origin, it would attract the Pokemon to you, and then you would fight, the legendary guy, and you'd capture them or whatever.
yeah,
But
yeah.
in Emerald they changed that. But anyways, you would still get the orb, but maybe that orb will become the Megastone, or maybe they'll just use a separate Megastone. But it'd be really cool if they did use the orb.
Yeah, that'd be pretty great because that would like make a lot of sense. Use the orb and that like awakens their true power and they become
Yeah.
mega and then they start murdering everyone. It would be great.
Well, one thing I kind of want to see with Groudon is if he Mega Evolutions, make him Ground Fire.
Ground fire.
Yeah, because he's only Ground type, but I always figured he'd be a Fire type because he comes out
Yeah,
of, like
yeah, it's
molten
true. Yeah,
lava.
he's in the magma and all that. Yeah.
But he was never a fire type. I mean, then he would get ×4 weakness to like water, but it'd be cool to actually have him be a fire type, because then with his drought ability and flamethrower, he'd actually get stab bonus, same type attack bonus with fire type moves.
Yeah, make him, you'll boost him.
They probably wouldn't change Kyogre at all, but I could see Groudon getting a type change with Mega Evolving.
Yeah, because that would make a lot of sense to give him fire.
Yeah. Also, on the terms of Mega Evolutions, are we going to get Mega Starters again? Specifically, Sceptile and Swampert, as Blaziken already has a Mega Evolution.
I really want the Swampert Mega Evolution. It would be great. Swampert's like one of my favorite Pokemon. He's ground and water, and it's just great. He has all the water moves, and he can't get hurt by the electric, and it's just great. He's the best. He needs a Mega Evolution.
I would like to see a Sceptile Mega Evolution, like make his giant bush tail like larger and spikier or something.
Yeah.
I actually hope they give Sceptile better moves for his stats, because his stats like benefit special attack grass type moves, but he gets all like physical moves. Like he's completely split from what he should be. So I hope they actually do something that benefits Sceptile with this possibility, because usually the Pokemon get some different moves and changes with each new coming game.
Yeah. So they'll probably do something. They'll probably change it up with some sort of, either with a Mega Evolution or some other way.
Right.
But what about the music? It's
Yep.
gonna be all remixed. Those trumpets, the fanfares.
I was about to say the remade 3D graphics and remade music. I'm excited to hear the music. I'll definitely buy that soundtrack off iTunes. I'll get an iTunes card for that. Like usually I would just download it, but you know what? I'll buy that soundtrack.
Yeah, you gotta buy it.
Uh,
Gotta listen to those remix trumpets and everything.
if they get rid of the trumpets, there's gonna be riots.
They better not get rid of the trumpets. Hoen's all about trumpets.
It is.
You can't have Hoenn without a fanfare going in the background. I was like, without an entire trumpet section following your guy around on his adventure.
I kind of hope they do what they did for Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, though. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you had a thing called the Game Boy Player, which would play all the music in the game, but from the original Game Boy music,
Yeah,
even though it
yeah,
was on the DS. I hope they kind of bring that back, though, and they do like the GBA player, and you could have the
yeah.
option to play all the music off of the original Game Boy Advance versions of the
That'd be
game.
great. Yeah, then you could sit and listen to the regular Ruby and Sapphire music. That'd be really cool.
Also, with the new 3D graphics, Hoenn was very environmental. There was diving under the water. There was a desert. There was volcanic ash raining from the sky. There was even
Yeah,
a huge thunderstorm in one area. Like
yeah.
Hoenn was super environmental, and I'm
It's
really
gonna be
excited to
like,
see all that in 3D.
yeah, because it's all like nature, and because the Pokemon, the legendaries are coming out, it's like all like screwing up nature. So it's gonna be like 3D, like natural disasters.
I'm also excited to see the cutscene between Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza coming from the sky, because that was the first time they ever used cutscenes in that game in Pokemon Emerald. So to see that redone in 3D, the first cutscene they ever really had redone, and I'm excited to see that for sure.
Yeah, that would be great. Massive battles in 3D. I just need to get a 3DS
You do, Steve.
now.
All right. There's also the possible return of, well, it's most likely the Battle Frontier.
Yeah,
And the Battle Frontier in Emerald is very different from what the other Battle Frontiers were, because the Battle Frontiers in Emerald were like you would still battle people, but they were done in kind of mini games in a way like you would do like the Seviper House or something, whatever it was. You would go through like certain doors and you would battle people, and then you could go through like a different door and you'd either get like healed or there'd be no battle or there would be a battle, and then you would just go through all these different doors to get to the Battle Master. But those ones were way different from what they did in Hoenn and Black and White with the subway. Because I'm really interested to see them bring back the classic Battle Frontier, the one that they really, really worked hard on, which was in Emerald.
yeah. They also might bring in the contests, the old
Yes,
style of the
the old
contests.
Pokemon contest before, in my opinion, Sinnoh ruined it with like accessories and all this other kind of
Oh no, Pokemon
bullshit.
fans hate you now. They're hating. Hate.
They can hate me all the hell they want. I want the
Oh, I thought
original
you just said
contest.
earlier in this discussion that you didn't want to
No,
upset the fans.
no,
The Ruby and
these
Sapphire
are
and...
different fans.
What are you talking about?
It's fine, don't worry about it.
But yeah, the
But
contests.
yeah,
They bring back the
Pokemon
older style of
contest.
contests. That would be cool.
It would be great because there, you would work with getting the Pokeblock and you would keep feeding them to your guy to get like more appeal in one section. And there was always that one part where it's like it would show you and your Pokemon on the stage and then everybody like hearts would appear on their head and the bit better your appeal you'd get like 1,000,000 hearts. And I always get like the most hearts. It was always so good because you were guaranteed like a win as long as you got like a bunch of hearts. It was a really fun thing, the old contest. And there was also strategy in the old contest, because there were like moves that would fuck up the person behind them, or would fuck up the next person coming in. Like the contests were so strategical. I loved doing Pokemon contests. And then they would also bring back the old cool, the beauty, the smart,
Yeah, yeah.
like how each move had like a different attribute to it that would apply to the contest.
And they have a cute one too. Wasn't
Yeah,
cute
they
one
had
of them?
cute, they had beauty. My Lugia got to the master in a beauty. Lugia is beautiful. But yeah, there's the possibility of the return of the Battle Frontier and Pokemon contest. Now we were also talking about some other things that could come back into from X and Y transferred over to the newer gen, newer old remake gen, which would be swarm encounters. We already mentioned character customization, but also swarm encounters, which were in X and Y, where you would encounter 5 Pokemon at a time.
Yeah, I figure they'll probably do that, and then you'll have to beat them all down, and then there'll be double battles, I guess again. Well, I mean they had double battles in X and Y, but there'll be double
Yeah.
battles all over the place again, I
Yep.
guess.
I'm trying to think if there's any other general comments we can make.
General comments. It's great. That's a general comment.
Yeah, right?
Buy it right
The
now.
general consensus is it's great. Buy it.
Buy it right now, despite the fact that it's not out yet. Buy it.
Set your pre-orders in full. Oh fuck, this is probably gonna be the one Pokemon in your game you're gonna have to pre-order.
Oh yeah.
Alright, well, I think that's about all we have for that. If you guys have any things that you want us to put in another possible discussion, put so in the comments below, and then we will do that. We will also mention your name because we care about you.
Yeah, express your hype in the comments.
Yes, express all your hype.
You know you can't contain it.
There's no containing this hype. You just gotta get excited. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire coming worldwide once again. They're doing it worldwide again, so I guess all future Pokemon games are gonna come out at the same time again from now on.
I guess. I guess it's better that way anyway. Nobody
It
has to
is
wait.
better that way. Nobody has to wait, and nobody's getting spoiled.
Nobody has to be tortured.
Coming
Like
worldwide
Europe.
November
They usually have to
2014.
be tortured.
Yep. So you'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys then, and get hype.
Yeah, be hyped. See ya.
Also, an added addendum, we're probably going to see more at E3, so you're definitely going to watch Nintendo at E3 this year.
Oh yeah, you have to. It's mandated by law.
By all the laws.
Every law.
Every law in every country in every world.
In every world. Well,
Well, you never know.
I guess. Nintendo's making even more money from alternate universes, man.
Yep. They're sending consoles out into the universe. Alright. This has been Nintendo PSX and Steve, and we will see you guys in the next discussion. See you guys then.